We're at the full octane garage on top of the mountain. Update or the beginning. I don't know if you've done one yet on the 60 Corvette.
No.
What are you doing?
Well, the 60 Corvette is going under the knife. I built it in 2012 before full-blown Resto mods were really a thing. And
This is where we drop in pictures of it, what it looked like, but when you bought it.
oh yeah, Pink
And so,
Floyd.
yes, you went through a
Yeah.
complete restoration on this car and
Yep.
turned it into something magical.
And it is done well, but it smells like gas every time I come in. As we look, everything else in here except the Auburn has an LS motor in it. This is the last one with a dual 4-barrel, stinky, overheating 350.
Is it fuel injected right now?
No,
It's carbureted too.
dual, yeah, it's
Okay.
carbureted.
Oh, good.
So now it's got rack and pinion steering with modern front suspension. It's got a 5-speed. It's got air conditioning, but we kind of stopped there, and it did great for the past 12 years, I guess, 13 years.
That's crazy, isn't it?
But the car still looks like brand new.
Yep.
So now what we got to do is make the underside look like brand new.
Look at that. You've become more of a driver,
Yeah.
and you want to go drive it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite car in the garage.
I just want
Right
to
here.
go in, turn the key, it starts up. Like right now, if I were to try to start this car up, I would run the battery down trying to start it up because it hasn't run in 2 months. Getting gas to the carburetors. So when Debbie wants to go take it out, she can't. It's like, hey, come help me start it.
Well, that works out okay then.
Yeah. So an opportunity came up.
All right, getting it back in the frame.
Yeah. This happened.
Oh, that's good. There we go.
So a friend of mine has this chassis under his, one just like it under his 56 Corvette, and a really good opportunity came up where somebody put a deposit on one and forfeited it, and I was able to benefit from that and get the chassis for about half price. And so I went and I've already got a donor C4 Corvette suspension. I've got the Crate LS 5.3, which I got a phenomenal deal on. I've got a 4L60E transmission.
Was that Corvette you bought a long time ago?
No,
This is
that
another one.
That one's under that truck.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That one right there is
yeah.
where that other one went.
That was
Yep.
an 88. So this one here, I found just a suspension for $900 with a rear diff and everything. I've rebuilt the rear differential. I've blasted all the parts. If you come around this way, you can see what all the Corvette parts are going to look like.
You have a sandblaster here.
Yeah, I've got a media blaster. So this is what all the parts look like after I blast.
Holy
the
cow, it
clear
looks
coat
brand
on.
new.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yep. So that's
Ah,
what all
that's
the suspension's
fantastic.
going to look like. And I've done all the A-arms in the front, putting all new ball joints, all new bushings.
This is as satisfying as sealing your driveway.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yep.
it's the before and after. It's such a dramatic change. And you're going to sandblast these
All back
too.
here.
Now this is the LS1.
Yeah, this is a 5.3 LS out of a truck, so it's about a 340 horsepower. We're thinking about putting a cam in it and giving it almost 400 horsepower, so we're kind of on the fence about that.
The cam help the sound too.
A little bit, yeah, not too bad. And then I've still got to modify this original cross member that came out of the C4 Corvette. I've got to chop all the motor mounts off because the motor mounts are now on the chassis. And then we'll blast that. We're going to take this over to my buddy Kyle's house in a couple of weeks after I get everything mocked up, and we'll paint it.
Right now, this has the original, or does this have the original engine in it?
Original-ish engine. It's got a Crate 350 in it with a Tremec 5-speed, and it's got a rear end with a 411 posi in it. So I mean, it's a steep gear, so it kind of winds up on the highway a lot too.
Is the hood open? And it's a dual carburetor.
Yeah, this is a dual 4-barrel. I got it dressed out to look like an old 283. So this chassis will be going on the market for sale as a complete roller. I might have somebody interested in it.
Oh, well, that'll
That'll
help.
somebody else out further along in their project if they've got an original Corvette and they don't want to go the full-blown Resto mod. This is still a great option. It's just I had an opportunity and I took it.
Yep. All right.
So this is
Check this room out. Isn't this fun?
this is where I've been blasting everything and pressing all the bushings out.
Everybody needs a dirty room.
And here's the shelf of all of my parts with all the new wheel bearings and all the new. These are what all the spindles look like after I blasted and painted them.
Shiny things.
All shiny things. And so I'm going to go and put a new steering rack in it. I'm not going to use the old steering rack. I still got to blast the drive shafts and put new U-joints in it, or those are the half shafts. And little by little, it's coming. Freight transmission.
They come in that box?
Yeah.
Look at that box.
Yeah.
That box is excellent. You could put a body in there if you fold it right. Oh, that's cool.
And going to have all new fuel lines going on the car, have new brake lines, and pretty much it's going to be a new car.
Right, so that's the first update on the 60 project. Making it all newer and shinier and faster.
Better, more better.
Stay tuned. There'll be updates.
All right.